I'll never forget the night that recently, actually, the night we were watching TV very late at night. That's the only time that the house is quiet and Elizabeth has some time to sit down and actually eat for herself, caring for Joey and all of his medicine and his needs. He requires, as of yesterday, his knees will buckle and he's seeing double now quite a bit, and so he requires constant care and attention. When I come home from work, I make myself available and try to give her some relief, but it's late at night that we have time to, when he's safe and secure in our minds and in bed and resting, and he's got a bell, and we can hear him, he's within earshot, but we've given him like a little bell that he can ring, and we know to come immediately. But never forget, she rolled over watching TV. It's very late at night, and we've been having some back and forth, some chit-chat about what do we do next, the medicine, the chemos. And she looked me in the eye and said, the medicine's not gonna cure him. If he's gonna get better, it's gonna be a touch from God. What do we do next? What's our next step? Elizabeth and I firmly believe there's nothing more important that we can do for our son than to ask Team Joey to pray. Get on our knees for all people who believe that prayer moves the hand of God, and ask people to cry out to God and ask for help. We've done everything we know how to do, and now we look to God. We look up. We look to God. There's absolutely nothing worse as a parent than to see your child suffer and be in pain or go through something just really, really awful, or to see the pain in your eyes. And they look to us. They want us to help. They want us to fix it, to quote-unquote make it better. And there's nothing more difficult to get through as a parent than not being able to help. That very child that's looking at you with those eyes that say, help me, do something. When Joey's knees buckle and he remembers running across the soccer field just a couple of short years ago, effortlessly, and now he crashes into the ottoman and everything falls down, and he hurts his arm and he's crying and he's looking to me. Like, why? Why is this happening? Will you please help me? Make this go away. There's nothing more I know how to do that I think will help him than to reach out to Team Joey and ask for help. We need to get on our knees and ask God to help this child. I remember when this song first came out, I had an incredible aversion to it. Everything inside me, everything I knew about God, everything I was excited about for my life to come, said that I wanted nothing to do with this song. I knew what the words said. I always listened to it for about 30 seconds on Christian radio, and I turned the channel, frankly. It was more than I could deal with. I could not imagine going through this. We had prayed and prayed, and actually we weren't supposed to get pregnant. I mean, Joey's a miracle just in that respect. And I remember hearing this song on the radio and being like, nope, not going to do it. Not even interested. Don't even want to hear it. Don't even want to think about a parent going through something like that. And now I find myself, as I listen to the lyrics of this song, this is the exact situation that I'm in. And I know nothing else to do than to reach out to God. And I'm asking you guys to partner with me, for all of us just to get on our knees. We've done everything medically we know how to do, and now we look to God to do so many examples in the Bible where people that trusted God came to sort of the end of themselves and everything they knew how to do, and at that point, you look up, you look to the skies, you look to God to do what only He can do, and that's where I'm at. It's a helpless helpless feeling, but it's what we have to do. And I ask you to pray for my son.
Down on my knees again tonight. I'm hoping this prayer will turn out right. See, there is a boy that needs your help. I've done all that I can do myself. His mother is tired, I'm sure you can understand. Each night as he sleeps, she goes in to hold his hand, and she tries not to cry as the tears fill her eyes. Can you hear me? Am I getting through tonight? Can you see him? Can you make him feel alright? You can hear me. Let me take his place somehow. See, he's not just anyone, he's my son. Sometimes late at night I watch him sleep. I dream of the boy he'd like to be. I try to be strong and see him through, but God, who he needs right now is you. Let him grow old, live life without this fear. What would I be living without him here? He's so tired and he's scared. Let him know that you're there. Can you hear me? Am I getting through tonight? Can you see him? Can you make him feel alright? You can hear me. Let me take his place somehow. See, he's not just anyone, he's my son. Can you hear me? Am I getting through tonight? Can you see him? Can you make him feel alright? If you can hear me, let me take his place somehow. See, he's not just anyone. Can you hear me? Can you see him? Please don't leave.